Horsham, but also went to Trafford, Bromley and Clapham Junction.
Right now it looks like they're in the future for young people. That's how I see it. Because the government, they're not helping no one out except for the rich people. They don't care for us. They just leave us on the blocks to do whatever we want.
I don't want to live out. Don't listen, my vision's way bigger than being in a hood.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Chael Sonnen and Wanderlei Silva. Well, you cannot properly tell the history of mixed martial arts without mentioning this man, the axe murderer, the Brazilian brawler, Wanderlei Silva, as crowd-pleasing a style as this sport has ever seen, and he's got the resume to back it up as well. Longest winning streak in Pride history, former Pride middleweight champion, Wanderlei Silva, back for more with all eyes on him here tonight.
Wanderlei is a very dangerous striker. He attacks with relentless power strikes from outside and vicious knee strikes from the clinch. He's also got a tremendous amount of experience against world-class grapplers and is well prepared to fight on the ground if necessary.
All right, so here he is, the one, the only Chael Sonnen, back for more. The UFC Middleweight Championship has eluded this fighter, but make no mistake about it. When Chael Sonnen competes, he always does so as one of the best 185-pound fighters on this roster, as suffocating a wrestler as there is in this division. And opponents know what's coming more often than not during this current run. They have been unable to stop him.
In my opinion, Chael Sonnen is the greatest trash talker in the history of combat sports. He is the greatest hype man sports has ever known. And don't let that fool you, because the man can fight.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and the same reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of...
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Hit him hard with that hook.
That one had some steam on it.
Nice takedown. Good shot. There he goes, side control, nice. He moves to the mounted crucifix. This is ugly.
Effective punch there by Sonnen.
Oh, elbow to the head. Good control here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Caught him with a punch. Into side control again.
Silva getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
He's looking for the windshield wiper choke. It looks like this submission's locked. He got free of the choke. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Silva gets up and decides to take this fight back to the feet despite having a dominant position on the ground.
He's looking to pass.
Do something.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Referee's going to stand him up here. Good call.
Let's go, finish this, guys, come on.
Unable to connect with the right.
He stuffed that one.
Switching stances here. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. And a miss with the right hook. Under a minute to go. Quick jab. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, both men exchange. Avoiding the clinch here. Oh! He's getting tagged. Look at this takedown.
Sonnen gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Here we get a look at some of the action from that round. Here's a huge punch that stuns. Here's a nasty kick to the body. Here we see an excellent kick, connects flush with perfect timing.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that.
Whoa!
This could be it.
Now goes in and the takedown.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Side control again. Very nice ground and pound. He's staying busy. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Oh, and this some good ground and pound here as he lands the elbow up top.
He's moved back into side control.
Nice punch by Sonnen.
He's established mounted crucifix. Nice shot to the head. His left eye is really starting to swell here. That's it, that's it.
Chael Sonnen, your winner.
Big ground and pound KO.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout,
So Chael Sonnen gets the job done yet again here tonight. You know this is a fighter who has visions of a UFC middleweight championship, and this result and performance here tonight is a huge step in that direction.
We lashing out at you. You think you bout it, we bout it too. Only difference is my cloud is too massive. We active when actors.
All right, coming up next, we get to this middleweight bout between Vitor Belfort and Tito Ortiz. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, with much fanfare, the former UFC light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz. At one point, he successfully defended this belt 5 times. Tonight, he tries to begin another run back to contention. You know the book on Tito at this point in time. Devastating ground and pound striker, physical gifts, and a mental toughness that few guys are going to be able to match on fight night. Tito Ortiz, back for more inside the octagon tonight.
Tito Ortiz, of course, had a long run as the light heavyweight champion, and he's known for his great wrestling, conditioning, and ground and pound. He's also got a decent jab and is remarkably durable.
Well, you can argue, Joe, this is the most devastating knockout artist in UFC history. The Brazilian legend, Vitor Belfort. He has finished all of his UFC wins, most of those in round 1, and he's doing that consistently against the best the sport has to offer. Your thoughts tonight? I guess most people expect the former champion Vitor Belfort will get after it early and often here as usual.
Vitor Belfort is a true legend of the sport. He made his debut back in 1997 and is still amongst the elite of the elite today.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Belfort is 9 years the elder. The reach is identical. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Tito Ortiz! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Round 1. Well, this might be the quickest starter in UFC history, Joe Rogan. Here he is, Vitor Belfort. He's finished all of his UFC wins, the majority in round 1. We'll see if Belfort can get off to another fast start here tonight.
High kick! He hurt him! This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out. Tito gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Belfort. Missed on that one, Joe. How about that shin?
Oh, landed.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He is rocked. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Trying to pass here. Beautiful body shot there, too.
Under 2 minutes to go.
He's looking to work that mounted crucifix. Inside control once again. He gets the mounted crucifix. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. And he establishes full mount. Excellent posture.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
And he lands a hammer fist. He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense.
Você não pode ir pro chão. A luta tem que ficar no alto. Você só vai acertar ele se estiver de pé. Tem que ter muita atenção nesse round.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Big round.
Brittany Palmer holding it down for us here. All right, round 2.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Tito Ortiz is one of the best ground and pound artists in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. The former UFC light heavyweight champion is a Hall of Famer and a true all-time great.
Ooh, blocks the shot to the body, Joe.
Nice big knee! Big knee!
He's got him hurt here. Oh, shoots for the takedown, but he misses. Nice sprawl. Whiffs on that offering. Well, he left his body wide open there for that hook shot, Joe, and he paid for it. He is leaning in. I know he's got the guard high, but that means the body is exposed, and the opposition took full advantage there.
Oh, big shot. Excellent movement here on the ground. Good punch. Beautiful punch. Back to full guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's looking for the inverted triangle. Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top. Wants to secure that ankle underneath his knee. He's got it.
Somehow stays in the fight.
That's big. Mount.
Under 2 minutes now to go round 2. And he connects there, Joe.
Oh, and he gives up his back. He got tagged there. He's got full, oh, nope, half guard. Excellent sweep. Full mount. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations, throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it.
There's a single attempt. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. And there he swung with a haymaker. He just whips that punch in.
Round 3 next.
Hey, stop! Let's take a look at it again here. Let's look at that from a different camera. Let's see it one more time.
Striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with it.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual. Third and final round.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round, try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended.
Big power. Double leg here.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Sticks to half guard now. Hits the reversal and now in half guard. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Nice punch there by Vitor Belfort. And very effective with the ground and pound.
He hits him with a hammer fist.
And then he's gonna do it.
That's it. The fight is over. Tremendous TKO. Great stoppage by the referee.
Yeah, Joe, you're right. It was that one big strike that started it all to drop his opponent and then ultimately create a further opening to jump in and force the referee stoppage. So a flurry at the end of this fight and a big TKO victory for that young man here tonight.
We can see it here on a different angle. There are some big shots getting through here. Vicious ground and pound combination that leads to the TKO. And here's where the ref called it.
So a big win for him here tonight and a big statement made with that TKO. Let's see how the promotion chooses to matchmake him moving forward. All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 43 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Vitor Belfort.
So vintage Vitor Belfort on display here tonight as the legend gets it done with his striking. You know, when Vitor is healthy and motivated, there are few more dangerous fighters in the game. Add another big name to the victims list for the former UFC champion, Vitor Belfort. All right, straight ahead, a middleweight matchup between Luke Rockhold and Chris Weidman. Training under Ray Longo and Matt Serra, Team Serra Longo in his native New York State. Here is the All-American and former UFC middleweight champion. Received his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt not all that long after first training in the gentle art. Just took to it quickly. Here's a guy you teach something, and the next day he's mastered it. An outstanding athlete, former two-time Division I All-American wrestler at Hofstra University, and he has increasingly become a very cerebral fighter deep into this UFC 10.
Chris Weidman is an outstanding wrestler, a multiple-time All-American with a great chin, knockout power, and a sensational submission game.
Well, here's a man with every skill in the book. He has realized the UFC title in the past, the former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold. Some of the best kicks in the game. And the jiu-jitsu, just a remarkable grappler with a lot of instinctive skills on the ground, as conditioned as any athlete on the roster. Luke Rockhold, on his best night, still the man many believe to be the best 185-pound fighter on the UFC roster.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
Till they gun me down. Little kids in the streets gotta come in the house. When the shots
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Both fighters are 33. Rockhold is 1 inch taller. Weidman will have the 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, Luke Rockhold. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
We are ready to go with round 1 here. Well, when you've got as many skills in your arsenal as a guy like Luke Rockhold, it's always interesting to see how a fighter approaches these matchups, because he can strike with the best of them, plus jiu-jitsu skills as well, can wrestle if need be. Here is Luke Rockhold in another massive moment tonight.
That one hurt. Lands a giant kick. Big right hand. Oh! He's badly hurt. Big body shot. Body. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's now working from side control again.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's back to side control. It's tough to tell from this angle what kind of choke he's throwing on there. It looks like a Darce choke. He gets in a north-south. Move back into side control once more.
Oh, elbow to the head there by Rockhold.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Perfectly timed sweep.
Seconds now remain in the round. Nice punch there by Weidman.
Backing him out, this is crazy. He hip escapes from the full mount. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it. Nice sweep. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
$20 seconds to go in round 1.
Look at that, he's timing that jab. Misses a huge hook to the head.
Works out for the end of round one.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Amazing highlights from that round.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. Luke Rockhold is an incredibly well-rounded fighter. He is long and tall with outstanding striking, very powerful kicks, and a seriously high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ground game.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Oh, he got cracked.
Well-placed kick there, Joe. And that's how you defend the double leg, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got the back and secures both hooks. He's attacking with a submission. Here he goes. Let's see if he can finish it.
And he's out.
Moves into north-south. He's going to try to take the back, I think.
Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch.
He's taking some big shots on the bottom. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Rockhold. Throws the right hand there. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Now he's in guard.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. He's working from full mount again. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of this back by White.
Back to half guard now. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's looking to take the back.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, he got tagged with the right hand there.
Rockhold gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Oh, he got tagged. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
The left hook hits home. And that's the end of round number 2.
And that's what started everything off, that beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get up.
Thank you very much. Ariane Celeste is here. Third round underway. Right punch followed by a left there by Rockhold. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. cameras watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
And he's looking for that left.
Oh, that's a clean left right there, Joe. Push kick there to the body. How about that shin? Ooh, that uppercut nearly connected, Joe. Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moved right into that hook, and his opponent wisely lands it to the body there. He has been increasingly more susceptible to that strike. Let's see if that one gets his attention.
Oh, and he ate a front kick.
Oh, slits the offering there, and then rips back at the target. Boom! Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Shoots in for the takedown. That one hurt.
And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch. He pummels here, and now he's got double underhooks. First takedown attempt is there. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by the All-American Weidman.
Good shot to the body.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
Postures up. He's softening him up with elbows.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Inside control here. He's looking for the Kimura, trying to lock it up. And he escaped from the Kimura. In half guard position.
1 minute now to go in our third and final round.
Good defense here on the ground. He's got that one arm trapped. Perfectly timed sweep. Oh, he gets reversed. Mounts again. Big shot from the bottom. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side.
What a fight!
This is where you need really educated judges. And here's the end of the fight. Beautiful strike here, lands on target.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the contest, 29-28, Weidman. Judge 2 scores this contest, 9-28, Rockhold. And Judge 3 scores it, 9-28, for the winner by split decision, Chris Weidman.
So his future is likely in the UFC Hall of Fame. His present, of course, is this moment right here. And it is another big one to boost the legacy of the former UFC middleweight champion, Chris Weidman. Ray Longo, Matt Serra going to enjoy this one, you can be sure. Chris Weidman is back, folks, and in a big way here tonight. Coming up next, a middleweight tilt between Jacare Souza and Glover Teixeira. So here's the Danbury, Connecticut native, Brazilian Glover Teixeira, firmly entrenched in that top 5 at light heavyweight as usual, and really a guy who could go down as one of the greatest 205ers of all time. Certain big spots in the UFC haven't gone his way, but you know when you're fighting Glover Teixeira, you are fighting one of the best jiu-jitsu black belt, but a knockout artist of the highest order in mixed martial arts.
Glover Teixeira has devastating striking power, a solid world-class ground game, and a history of success amongst top-level fighters, both in and out of the octagon.
So here's the former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Ronaldo Jacare Souza. You know, we trot out the term world class when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu a lot in MMA, and maybe more than we should. Jacare Souza is world class personified, still chasing down that UFC middleweight title. Perhaps tonight will be his night.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Glover Teixeira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ronaldo Jacare Souza! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it's a building that has hosted so many classic fights. We are underway at Madison Square Garden, right here in the heart of New York City. So here we go with round 1, and there is the perennial light heavyweight contender, Glover Teixeira.
Oh, big right hand!
Huge right hand!
Big shot!
He's got him hurt here.
Nice takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He took the back, he's got the hooks in. Trying to get into a position to get that rear naked choke.
He might get a finish here.
He gets free. Beautiful escape. That rear naked choke was nasty. Full guard here. Excellent sweep. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. On top in half guard. Showing good defense here, controlling that arm, keeping him from hitting him. Mounts again.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Teixeira. Connects with a right.
He's posturing up here. Nice. Getting in position for an armbar. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. And he gets out of it. Deep armbar. Beautiful escape. And he's maintaining control in the top position. He's got a clinch.
And they separate. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe. Well, his opponent found an opening there to the body. Nice hook shot there, but as he leans forward in trying to get into his own striking range, he's going to pay the price there to the body. Got to be careful. You don't want to eat too many of those power hooks downstairs.
Oh, big swing and a miss.
Effective strike there by Jacare Souza there. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Trying to take the back here.
10 seconds to go. Round 2 is next.
Let's see some of the action here. Here's a powerful punch that devastates. Beautiful submission attempt here, but right at the end, he slips out.
Respira, respira, respira pelo nariz, solta pela boca. Isso. Você estava ótimo nesse round. Vamos continuar.
Brittany Palmer in the building. Round 2 is underway.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that Nice leg kick. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
How about that shin?
Body kick, look at
Both
that.
guys landing at a pretty decent clip. Straight right.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
He's being creative in there.
Well, he left his body wide open there for that hook shot, Joe, and he paid for it. He is leaning in. I know he's got the guard high, but that means the body is exposed, and the opposition took full advantage there. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Nice punch by Glover Teixeira. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Showing some good defense here, trapping that arm. Excellent movement here on the ground. Full guard here.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Teixeira. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Souza's hammer fist is blocked by the defense.
He's in a half guard now. Oh, this is not good. He postures into place.
Now the hammer fist here by Jacare Souza.
Huge elbow to the head. Very nice sweep. And mount again. Full mount.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Big punch from the top. Looking for the armbar here. It looks like he's got the armbar locked up. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all.
There's the tap.
Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush him, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Logliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ronaldo Souza.
Well, the alligators are chomping throughout this arena here tonight after Jacare Souza lights up the masses here yet again. And he's a guy who, to this point, hasn't been belted with that middleweight gold, but still here as he gets close to 40 years old. Jacare Souza proven to be one of the best 185ers in the world, and if he does get that title shot, we would not be surprised to see Jacare Souza capitalize.
Left hand doing numbers, right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand.
It's a middleweight matchup between Anderson the Spider Silva and George Rush St. Pierre. Is the UFC middleweight champion George St. Pierre after his 12th consecutive win in November of 2013. GSP walked away from the game, returned with flying colors 3.5 years later in 2017, only to become a 2-division UFC champion. George St. Pierre is back and seemingly better than ever, Joe.
George St. Pierre literally has no weaknesses. He has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, outstanding striking, and some of the best takedowns in mixed martial arts.
So here he is, one of the more prolific finishers in UFC history with the highlight reel to prove it. Anderson the Spider Silva, former UFC middleweight champion, 10 straight successful title defenses. He started his UFC career 16-0. He has beaten a who's who of elite middleweights and light heavyweights. Anderson Silva back under the bright lights tonight.
Anderson Silva is the most accurate striker we have ever measured in the UFC. Incredible timing, devastating Muay Thai technique, and a really underappreciated ground game to go with it.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Silva is 6 years his senior. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre! And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, we are getting underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City.
George St. Pierre is one of the very best fighters to ever fight in the UFC. He's the greatest welterweight champion in the history of the sport and one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in mixed martial arts. He's also fantastic at mixing up wrestling and striking and being unpredictable in his attacks.
Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
One thing that could play a big factor for Georges St-Pierre in this fight is his utilization of elbow techniques. Outstanding elbow strikes from Georges St-Pierre. Very strong with them, very good timing, and excellent precision.
Splits the guard and connects with the punch.
Now he's trying to go for a Kimura. He's got his arm pinned down. He's got that arm locked.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
And he's out. Wow, that arm was in deep. In full guard.
3 minutes to go here, round one.
Elbowing him in the face. He's in half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Shogun.
Slides him over, and nice reversal here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Knee to the body again.
Half guard. Big punch from the bottom. Back to side control. Trying to pass here. Lands a good shot from the bottom. He's now working from side control again.
45 seconds to go here in round one. $30 seconds now to go in round one.
Beautiful timing with the left hand. Wow!
That'll do it!
What a fight! Gets the TKO late in the round.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. It was that one big strike that started it all, led to the knockdown, and ultimately opened up an opportunity for him to force the referee stoppage in this fight. He was flurrying. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight.
And here we see one more time. Big shots unanswered, not defending himself. The referee comes in to save him.
So a big win for him here tonight, and an even bigger statement made by virtue of the TKO. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Georges St-Pierre!
All right, so the future UFC Hall of Famer, Georges St-Pierre, adds to his legend tonight. Absolutely incredible that he could step away from the game for 4 years, come back, and pick up precisely where he left off. Congratulations to one of the best to ever do it, Georges St-Pierre.
When that new music about to drop, ain't that what I gave you last week? Yeah. You done it now, feels like I'm coming up and spit it like I'm...
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Mauricio Shogun Rua. Well, this really is as beloved a fighter as there is on this UFC roster. The former UFC light heavyweight champion, Mauricio Shogun Rua, turned back the clock recently with the knockout of John Vellante. That was his 20th career knockout, but Shogun Joe still very much hungry for more. We'll see how it plays out for Mauricio Shogun Rua here tonight.
Shogun Rua is a very skilled Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu artist. He attacks relentlessly from every angle. He is an overwhelmingly effective striker and has a ton of confidence in his takedown defense and ground game.
after this young fighter here. His kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take, one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
Chuck Liddell is one of the most devastating knockout artists the UFC's light heavyweight division has ever known. He is also one of the very first fighters to use his wrestling to keep fights standing, to deliver devastating knockout blows.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 25 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting the member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Oh, powerful right leg kick. Oh, tagged him.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Oh! Huge right hand!
You got to be careful there. Don't rush in. That's again the experience. He's trying to stay up. He is in big, big trouble.
We cross the midpoint in round 1.
He's feinting with the punch.
Oh!
That's a hard hammer fist attack.
Wow.
That's it. He's out. He's
Wow.
out. Wow. Brutal ground and pound for the KO.
How about the ground and pound to finish the fight, Joe? That is as good an offensive execution as we have seen on the ground in recent memory. One big shot after the next. He wasn't just trying to score or buy time before the referee stood them up. He was trying to pound his opponent out of there, and that is exactly what he did. You wonder if some fighters will watch this footage and learn from that high-level offensive execution when it comes to the ground and pound. And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. All right, let's go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, in 2008, he defeated Quentin Rampage Jackson, become the UFC light heavyweight champion. Here is Forrest Griffin, the UFC Hall of Famer, back for more tonight. He won Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter back in 2005, and that is really what put the UFC on the map of fight fans around the world. Forrest Griffin has made significant contributions to MMA and looking to make another one here tonight as he makes the walk yet again.
Forrest is a very complete fighter. He has great grappling skills, but he likes to use them to keep the fight on the feet and trade with guys. He's got a ton of heart and an intense training routine. This is not the guy you can hope to outpace.
Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. So these fighters are just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Forrest. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Griffin. Connects with the punch there.
Welcome to the jungle.
Straight right hand, no good. Oh!
He got hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Big straight punch.
Oh, well done moving the head there to slip that left hand. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
That's
Hook
a
is
hard
there
hook.
again. Oh, big left hook there. Well, I know he's confident in his chin, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there. He would be wise to start moving his feet, get on the tips of his toes, and figure out a way to get that head off the center line and out of harm's way.
Missed that shot.
How about that shin?
Got double underhooks.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Griffin. That knee might have landed there. And he goes for the knee strike now, Joe. It's good. Both guys appeared to land there. At long last, some separation here. Well, straight right hand has been... Oh!
Can he hang on?
Griffin goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe. Double underhooks in the clinch.
Good shot from the clinch.
Oh, now he's got the tie clinch, Joe. Foot stomp by Griffin.
Deep breath there and reset.
Damaging strike there.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Griffin. And in a good series of strikes here, punches in bunches.
Tagged him again.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Working well off of that jab, Joe. Second round, straight ahead.
Everything is going perfect. You're striking, looking beautiful.
Let's take a look at it again here. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible highlights in that round.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us. Second round underway.
Now starting off this round.
Oh!
He's in big trouble. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Huge shots there.
Oh! Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
He's got him hurt here.
Big shots!
Blocks the shot. Oh, uppercut lands, and he leaned right into that one, Joe. Left the head wide open there for the taking. Let's see if now that wakes him up a little bit and he learns to get those hands up. That punch will work right through the guard. Well, the offense has been there. He is...
Oh! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's got to be careful here. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Big
Beautiful
body shot
there, too. Huge uppercut misses.
Griffin's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now.
That hurt him. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh, big left. Big left
good
hand.
left hand.
Oh!
He tagged him again. He's hurt. He's stumbling.
Oh! Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh! He nailed him. Oh, he got tagged again. He's hurt. He's very wobbly. He's trying to hang on.
Big body shot. Joe, just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight.
Here it is again, another angle. Let's see that again. Boom!
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine's called a stop for this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Quentin.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
Get mad when they wanna take that knee, but they clap when they catch that ball. Cast nowadays straight quick. I see they scrap, but they got no.
All right, coming up next should be a good one at 185 pounds between Alexander Gustafsson and Lyoto Machida. So here he is, Lyoto the Dragon Machida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but known more as a Shotokan Karate black belt. If you're looking for guys who really put the discipline of karate on the UFC map, look no further than this man, Lyoto Machida. And how about the list of wins for Lyoto Machida? Mark Munoz, Dan Henderson, Ryan Bader, Randy Couture, Thiago Silva. Lyoto Machida has a wins list that competes with anybody in UFC history.
Lyoto Machida is the most successful karate stylist to ever compete inside the octagon. The former UFC light heavyweight champion has a very unique and difficult style to solve.
Well, he made his UFC debut back in 2009 and really has been competing with the elite ever since. Here is Sweden's finest, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. Twice he has fought for the UFC light heavyweight championship. Was very close to bringing that belt back to Sweden several years ago against John Jones. On any given Saturday night, you could be looking at the best 205-pound fighter in the world.
Alexander Gustafsson is one of the tallest fighters in the UFC's light heavyweight division, and that length and reach poses real problems for his opponents. He also has outstanding footwork and accurate striking technique.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander Gustafsson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway. Well, here's a guy who really put Sweden on the UFC map. Alexander Gustafsson has spent most of his...
Oh! Big shots!
How about that shin? Lands the front kick to the body now. Nice work on the feet by Gustafsson. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Eats a nice right hand.
Slips the punch. Oh! Well, he eats a punch to the head there, Joe, and he would be wise to get his head off of that center line. It's almost as if he's moving straight into that punch.
Doing an excellent job of mixing up his strikes here.
Slips. Gustafsson gets stunned by that leg kick. Now he touches him with the left.
Really missed with that right hand.
The Dragon Machida gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta show up the defense here. Oh!
He's hanging on here, but he is in big, big trouble.
Hook to the head there by Alexander Gustafsson. Slips that left hand.
Under 2 minutes in the first round.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Gustafsson.
Oh, he's stunned again!
Steve Levine not seeing enough action. Oh, he just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. Punch coming, it's blocked. Gustafsson gets caught by the inside leg. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Final seconds here of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. And there is the horn. Big 5 minutes for him there. Great round from Gustafsson.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight. Big power on this punch and results in a knockdown. Let's take a look at that again. And here's a different angle on it.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual.
Knocked him down at the end of that round. That was great, okay? He's ready to go. I want you to go out there and finish him. He's hurt. He's not winning the round.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round.
Nice knee to the body there by Gustafsson.
Good punch.
Machida's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Whoa!
He's in big trouble. Hard Superman punch.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Slips the punch nicely there.
Let's go. Set up that high kick now.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace An uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. How about that shin? We have just reached the midway point of the fight. All right, hook attempt, no good. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low. Gustafsson gets caught with that punch. Nice spinning back fist. Trying to go for the single leg takedown. Doesn't get it.
That one hurt.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. The Dragon Machida gets caught with that punch. Oh!
He's in big, big trouble here. He's hurt! He's hurt! Out of nowhere, this choke. That choke is locked up. That's a deep choke. He might be forcing to...
There's the tap! Right before the gun!
The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
So congratulations to Alexander Gustafsson. You know, he's got the entire nation of Sweden on his back, and he rises to the occasion yet again. I really feel like when Gustafsson puts it all together, he looks like the best light heavyweight on the planet, and you gotta think just how exciting he is and how skilled a technician he is that he will eventually get that UFC gold before his career is said and done. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Chael Sonnen and Vitor Belfort. Well, there are few more devastating knockout artists in the history of the sport than this man, the Brazilian legend, Vitor Belfort. He's finished all of his UFC wins, and all the while consistently drawing the best the sport has to offer. You can expect, Joe, the former champion, Vitor Belfort, to once again get after it early and often here tonight.
Vitor Belfort is amongst the elite of the elite today, and that is incredible when you consider that he made his octagon debut way back in 1997. Vitor has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and some of the fastest striking technique in the sport today.
So here he is, the one, the only, the inimitable Chael Sonnen, it's hard to believe that he did not become a UFC middleweight champion back in 2010 when he had Anderson Silva on the ropes, but the mission is unchanged for Sonnen, who finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight.
Sonnen has some of the finest wrestling skills in the division. He's a very hard worker in the gym, great cardio, he has extremely effective takedowns, he's very dangerous, he can put you on his back, and he's one of the very best when it comes to controlling a fight for the top position.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Belfort is 4 years his senior. The reach is identical. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 28 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Well, Chael Sonnen made his pro debut 1 month after his 20th birthday, so this atmosphere certainly is not going to faze him here tonight, but prevailing wisdom is, stylistically, he's going to want to shoot at his opponent's legs early and try to get this fight to his wheelhouse on the canvas. Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
One thing that Vitor Belfort has really added to his arsenal later in his career are his kicks. His last 3 most spectacular KOs were all from kicks.
Working on a single leg here. Chael Sonnen goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attack.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Moves to half guard.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Belfort.
Excellent movement here on the ground. And he reverses position. He's back to full mount again.
And he connects there. Hits the elbow there.
Big punch from the bottom. Inside control. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constant.
Looks like he's trying to set up some sort of choke here, Joe.
He's got the choke. He got out of that choke. And he's trying to pass.
Under a minute to go. "45 seconds remain in the round."
And he doesn't get it.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Oh, hook to the head by Vitor Belfort. Final seconds here in round one. So the wrestler goes for another takedown here. Again, he is stuffed. So this striker wanted to keep the fight upright, and the takedown defense has allowed him to do so.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible highlights in that round.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
Okay, ready, round two. Ready?
All right, round two.
Tags him.
Going to the body there with the right kick.
Oh, he got tagged there.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Excellent takedown defense.
Sonnen gets double underhooks, Joe. Oh, he pummels under. Now he's got the underhook. Takedown defense holds up.
And he scores the throw. Oh, beautiful right hand. Big shot. He tries to pass here, but gets shut down. He's going for the north-south position. He's back into side control here. Nice right hand. I think this is a brutal cut for him.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Vicious elbows here by Sonnen.
Oh, he's out.
That is
it.
Chael Sonnen, your winner.
And that is a great sign of an intelligent fighter. Composure. Knew he hurt him, and he's taking his time.
Love me some ground and pound, Joe, as he gets his opponent out of there and finishes the fight. He was not stalling whatsoever. Big shots from top position. It's one thing when you're trying to score. It's another thing when you're actually trying to end the fight. He was trying to finish the fight and certainly succeeded. Outstanding TKO victory for him there. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, top of this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout,
All right, so another big night in a career full of them for the one, the only Chael P. Sonnen as he gets his hand raised here tonight. A little bit of a subdued celebration out of the Sonnen camp. You know they have visions of UFC middleweight gold, and they are going to stop at nothing until they get there. All right, straight ahead, we get to a middleweight matchup between Chris Weidman and Ronaldo Souza. So here is the ex-gym product, Ronaldo Souza, a guy who many believe right now at present is the best middleweight in the world. For much of his UFC career, he has been on the brink of a UFC title shot. Perhaps there is one coming down the pipe, but you can be sure when it does, Souza will likely be favored by odds makers to win that UFC middleweight championship.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
Well, ask and you shall receive. Chris Weidman wanted to be the man to take down Anderson Silva, and he certainly did that at UFC 162 back in 2013 to become the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. Outstanding grappler, Division I All-American wrestler, and the striking is certainly caught up with those two disciplines. Chris Weidman, 5-tool player, looking to prove as much once again here tonight.
Chris Weidman is an outstanding wrestler, a multiple-time All-American with a great chin, knockout power, and a sensational submission game.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Souza is 5 years the elder. Weidman is 1 inch taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ronaldo Jacare Souza! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, your 3rd man in the octagon here tonight. You ready? All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
That one hurt. Look at that straight right.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
This is a bit of a chest battle here.
Oh, able to avoid the takedown attempt once again. Nice sprawl.
Looking for the choke, looking for the choke. Gets his arm underneath his opponent's armpit and around his neck. That choke is deep.
Getting tighter.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big result for him early in round 1 tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Ronaldo Jacare Souza!
So a dominant effort out of Jacare Souza here tonight as he celebrates with his corner. The question beckons, will this win and the nature of it be enough to get Souza a shot at that UFC middleweight title? It is a crowded pecking order at 185 pounds, but prevailing wisdom is that Souza could not have done more with this main card showcase here tonight.
Rolling deep to your vicinity. I just had an epiphany. I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Still a beast.
Coming up next, it is a middleweight clash between George St. Pierre and Chuck Liddell. is it good to see a striker of this caliber make the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Really decorated on the feet, and no surprise, he's definitely interested, Joe, in keeping this fight standing. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic tonight. Takedown defense will be a weapon of use if he can keep the fight upright. Scary for the opposition tonight.
If there's one thing you have to watch out for from Chuck Liddell, it's the overhand right. He has very solid takedown defense and very solid takedowns of his own, but he likes to keep the fight standing and throw those legendary punches of his.
The UFC middleweight champion George St. Pierre walked away from the game after a 12th consecutive win in defense of his title against Johnny Hendricks in 2013, returned to the octagon in 2017. This is one of the most dominant takedown artists in UFC history. Stand-up skills as well, an outstanding jab, and he's back on the big stage tonight.
GSP is the definition of the modern mixed martial artist. He's extremely athletic, well-versed in every single aspect of the sport, and no one is better at taking control of a fight.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Irishman, Chuck Liddell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage. Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Back to the left hand now, but unable to connect, Joe. Pretty good shot there. So battling for position here on the clinch once again, Joe. Both fighters trying to gain a more advantageous position. Oh, big knee!
He is stumbling.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off the center line.
Oh, tagged him. And he lands the roundhouse.
3 minutes. How about that shin? Leg kick now. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Oh, spinning back fist. He solved it right there. Very nice.
GSP gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, uppercut.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Wow!
He's hurt. Big shot to the liver. He is stunned. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
He's got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble.
The left hook hits home. Watch the shot here, Joe.
Nice jab. Oh, there he connected. Nice. Oh! He hurt him.
So a strong 5 minutes down. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight.
Here's a powerful punch that devastates. And let's see if we can get a better look at it from a different angle.
Brittany Palmer in the building tonight. Second round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. If this round gets off to anything like the last round, one of these guys is going out. I can't imagine a scenario where if they continue where they left off in the last round, that one of these guys doesn't get knocked out.
Oh, he slams him down, Joe. Nicely done there.
Good control, postures up. Very strong with the back mount.
The Iceman gets caught with that punch.
Oh, he landed a right hand. And he's going to try to take the back.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Postures up here. Back to the guard position.
Oh, nice punch there by George St. Pierre. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Good shot to the head.
Just over 3 minutes to go. St. Pierre's hammer fist there. That one gets blocked.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, nice strike landed there by GSP.
Vicious
Joe,
left hand.
That is a huge left hand.
He got Americana here. He's getting the double wrist lock here. He's got the hand on the wrist, and he got his arm free. Excellent movement here on the ground.
And he's going with the knee to the body here, Joe.
He landed a left hand there. Now he's got the mounted crucifix. Ooh, big elbow. He's out! He's out!
Unbelievable!
Ruthless ground and pound for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, that was some outstanding ground and pound to get the opponent out of there. He was throwing big shots there on the ground, man. Not just looking to score, but actually looking to end the fight and to make sure the judges stayed firmly out of this equation. Elbows, punches, hammer fists, everything seemed to be working for him here tonight.
Here it is one more time. Boom! And then he's out.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, George St. Pierre.
All right, so George Rush St. Pierre getting back to what he does best here tonight. Another dominant outing in a career full of them, and all coming in the biggest of situations. Even when his opponents seemingly think they know what's coming, few men have been able to stop GSP, and that was once again the case here tonight. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. As talented a stand-up fighter as there is in this UFC light heavyweight division, here is the two-time world title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson, has spent most of his UFC career in this top 5, still has visions of bringing the belt back to Sweden. That quest continues tonight.
Alexander Gustafsson is an ever-improving mixed martial arts fighter with incredible promise. He has a long reach, outstanding footwork, great striking and jiu-jitsu, and a love for the game.
Power, power, power. As he makes the walk tonight, no denying what he'll be trying to do to unleash some of the more devastating kicks we have seen in the UFC in years. Just brutally powerful, and oftentimes he'll do major damage just by landing 1 or 2 kicks to that lead leg or to the body, thereby changing the complexion of the fight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr., enter this young man. Scary, scary power on his kicking game.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do is utilize his footwork, his takedown defense, and land hard strikes to get the victory.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Gustafsson is 1 year his senior. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 65 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
Ready? Ready?
Here we go.
Rampage Jackson is known for his huge slams. He's a solid wrestler, a powerful...
Oh,
wow! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
Lands a big right hand early.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Oh! They're going after it quick here.
How about that shot?
Oh, that left hook hard. He's rocked. And another one. He's in trouble.
Oh, big left hook there. Knee to the body. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe.
Man,
Big body shot. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. Changing to the southpaw stance now, Joe. Straight right, he misses. That one appeared to stun him.
He is clearly in big, big trouble. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. And there he swung with a haymaker. Looking to avoid that left hand.
Oh! Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Alexander Gustafsson.
Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped.
Final minute of round one. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Nice.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Left hook. He hurt him. He's blocked.
Oh, he might be out.
10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Big power in that
hook.
hook.
Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Round two straight ahead.
Beautiful strike here. Lands on target. And here's a powerful shot that almost ends this fight. Perfectly placed strike here, lands on target. Lots of action in that round.
Okay, everything's gonna be fine. You okay? You okay? You look okay to me. You've taken way bigger shots than that. All right, that was nothing.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. Round two here.
Starting off this round, you've got to think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's going to want to move and avoid taking damage early. Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson is one of the finest fighters in the UFC's light heavyweight division. Oh, he's hurt. Another shot, he's in trouble.
Looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, his opponent found an opening there. Oh!
He hurt him! He hurt him! High kick! He hurt him! Beautiful body shot there, too. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He gets into full guard here.
Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, that's a good strike there by Alexander Gustafsson. Hand speed, man. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. By Gustafsson.
Oh! He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. He's out. Oh, that's it. It's over. He's out. Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a tremendous kick to end the fight tonight. That might be the biggest highlight of his UFC career. He certainly didn't telegraph it, but he got full force and extension behind it, and his opponent had absolutely no chance after that weapon was thrown. A perfect land and perfect execution to get the knockout with that kick here tonight.
Look at this. Bam! Nighty-night.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Well, what else can you say about Alexander Gustafsson? That is one tough Swedish customer right there. A big victory here tonight. And when he is on point, as he was here in this building tonight, he looks to me like the best light heavyweight in the world. So perhaps another crack at the title will be next for the Mauler, Alexander Gustafsson.
Took a trip, now we taking sprints. I wasn't made the job. I'm on ships, rolling costs a grip. Almost major now. Stop, boy. I got hot rods. It could get gangster now. Bang, blow your brains out. See what you thinking about. By associates, I've been scarred. Fought and lost, went to war. Drop me off around the corner. Just let it run, lead a car. Get up the road and turn. This one.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Chael Sonnen and Jacare Souza. So here's the former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Ronaldo Jacare Souza. You know, we trot out the term world class when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu a lot in MMA, and maybe more than we should. Jacare Souza is world class personified. Still chasing down that UFC middleweight title. Perhaps tonight will be his night.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
So here he is, the American gangster, the people's champion, Chael P. Sonnen. He was unable to complete that promise to his late father in 2010 by realizing a UFC middleweight championship, but Chael has been unfazed and remains committed to that end. Let's see how it goes for him in another big spot here tonight.
Chael Sonnen combines a relentless pace with outstanding cardio and an underrated ground game to go along with one of the best trash-talking games that sports has ever seen.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So 2 years, the gap in age, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ronaldo Jacare Souza! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our third man in the octagon.
First round, you ready? Are you ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of Pride and the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Nice defense there. Single leg attempt, no good. Chael Sonnen gets in the clinch here early in the fight. No surprise here. First takedown attempt is there.
He's trying to pass here.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Jacare Souza. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Into side control again. In half guard. Tries to pass, but can't. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Nasty elbow lands to the head. Side control again. Excellent posture here.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Sonnen.
He moves to full guard here. Looking for a triangle, throws one leg over the shoulder. Very nicely done.
2 minutes now to go in round one.
Doing a great job of utilizing the ground and pound here. Really getting off some excellent shots.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Good punch. Nice left hand.
Souza getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Passes guard into side control.
30 seconds now to go in round one. 20 seconds left.
Good takedown defense. Very nicely done.
Double underhooks. We'll see what he can do.
Jacare with the takedown.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Here's a nasty ground and pound strike. And here is another ground and pound strike. And here's another powerful ground and pound strike. We really got to see some big-time ground and pound in that round.
Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
Here we go, second round. You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
And there's a takedown attempt.
Nice lead hook by Jacare Souza.
Almost hits him with that left hook. Going for the takedown here. And he lands it to the leg.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward. Ooh! Level change there, goes for the takedown.
Nice left hand. Neither fighter's really doing anything. Moved into half guard. control. And into full mount. Excellent posture.
Effective punch there by Jacare Souza.
And full back.
Oh, nice punch there by Jacare Souza there.
He's in half guard. Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura. He's got that pretty good. That's pretty tight. Oh, my God! It was a beautiful job setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here's the end. And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
All right, so congratulations to the longtime ex-gym product, Jacare Souza, world-class Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills. And that wasn't all that was on display here tonight. He showed you the strides he has made with his striking as well. Such a strong middleweight, and certainly proved as much here tonight as he gets another big W. It's a middleweight matchup between George St. Pierre and Alexander Gustafsson. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, and really Sweden's finest when it comes to MMA and realizing UFC success. Here is the former world title challenger, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. So close to realizing a UFC light heavyweight title when he fought John Jones several years ago. There are few guys that consistently entertain the masses better than Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Alexander Gustafsson is one of the tallest fighters in the UFC's light heavyweight division, and that length and reach poses real problems for his opponents. He also has outstanding footwork and accurate striking technique.
So here he is, folks, the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre. Do not adjust your TV sets. He is back after a layoff that was almost 4 years. He returned in 2017 to challenge Michael Bisping for the UFC middleweight championship. He made the takedown in art form in mixed martial arts. We'll see what he has left here north of 35.
George St. Pierre is a humble but confident champion. Incredibly accurate striker, outstanding takedown defense, and a fantastic Brazilian jiu-jitsu game as well.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Gustafsson is 31. GSP is 36. Gustafsson is 6 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 65 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler And now fighting out of the corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George St. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
Ready? Are you ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
Oh, nice. Utilizing good footwork here, moving to the left. And oh, the left leg goes high. And this is a bit of a chess battle here.
That strike will count. Well, he leaned right into that hook shot, Joe, and that is certainly something that bears watching here moving forward. I know he's confident in his chin, but he's a sitting duck there, walking right into the pocket to absorb that hook. Nice shot to the body there.
Didn't quite connect.
Oh, nice jab there by Gustus. And there's another takedown attempt. Oh, nice jab to the head there by GSP.
Front kick to the body.
Oh, beautiful hook by Alexander Gustus. GSP gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Nice punch in the clinch.
First takedown attempt is there. Elbow now to the head. That one landed by St. Pierre.
Look at this. He's got control of that arm. It looks like he's got that Americana locked up tight. There's more and more pressure on the arm. He could be tapping any second. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, George St. Pierre!
All right, so the future UFC Hall of Famer, George St. Pierre, adds to his legend tonight. Absolutely incredible that he could step away from the game for 4 years, come back, and pick up precisely where he left off. Congratulations to one of the best to ever do it, George St. Pierre. It is a middleweight championship showdown between Ronaldo Souza and George Rush St. Pierre. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We'll see how he performs tonight.
George St. Pierre is, in my opinion, the very best at mixing up takedowns and striking. It's so unpredictable what his attack can be and so successful inside the octagon.
So, Joe, we have arrived at our final order of business, the UFC Middleweight Championship fight, as the champ makes his walk to the octagon, brimming with confidence. And why not, given the way his last title defense went? We'll see if he can come through with another one here tonight against a challenger and #1 contender many believe right now could be the best guy in the world.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Souza is 2 years the elder. GSP will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, introducing the challenger, George Rush St. Pierre. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Ronaldo Jacare Souza.
All right, this is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight. Touch gloves.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Here we go. First round. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC middleweight championship fight. This should be good. GSP gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Going to the body there with the right kick. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by George St. Pierre. Just missed with the left there. Souza gets touched by that kick there.
Jacare takedown attempt.
St. Pierre gets the takedown. Now let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe.
He's got half guard. Showing some good defense here on the ground by controlling that arm. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
GSP gets in the clinch.
George stops that.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Stuffed it, stuffed it. Good body shot. Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, chucks his opponent to the ground. That looked too easy.
Tries to pass, but cannot. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's moved back into side control. Excellent movement here on the ground. Trying to spin to the back. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. He's got his back here. Look at this. Switches to the body triangle to tighten down on his opponent's abdomen, then switches to the full rear naked choke. That's a wrap, folks. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission, and you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And here we see it again from a second angle. Cuts off the blood supply, and there's the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
All right, so there's the man they're all chasing at 185 pounds, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the celebration is on after the big submission win here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Ronaldo Souza.
And still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and with style points tonight. How about the best 185-pounder in the world submitting the #1 contender here tonight? And I'm not sure I've seen him celebrate a win quite to the extent to which he is right now, embracing his coaches. They might even bring the family in here at one point in time. This is a huge win for the man who entered as the undisputed best and leaves that way too.
Eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe